Hello, good afternoon. This is Austin Thompson with Thompson Management Consulting. Welcome to another episode, and we are here today to talk about and to discuss customer service. What makes good customer service, and how do you realize when you need to execute effective customer service in order to build that customer base, to grow your business, and to make sure that you have loyal customers, right? Think about it. Just think about it for a second. You can't do business without customers, can you? No, because there's nobody to buy your service, to buy your products, right? You can't do business without clients, right? Because who's going to purchase services from you? So the important thing that we're going to discuss today is, how do you realize the need and what it takes to execute a robust and effective customer service plan, right? So the first thing I want to discuss is customer retention, right? Customer retention is important, right? Because we got to think about it, right? The retention or the retaining of customers is important to your business. Do you not think? Because when you do business with someone, you don't want it to be a one and done. You don't want to provide a service for someone. If you're a plumber, or you're an electrician, or if you're prepare taxes, or you're a financial advisor, you design a website or help someone with social media marketing, you don't want that individual to be done with you and never come back to you when they need your services again, or when they need those particular services again. All right. Retaining customers are important to your bottom line. They're important to your business growth. They're important to your bottom line. They're important to your brand, right? So remember and keep this in your mind: customer retention, right? Make a plan or incorporate into your plan how you are going to retain customers, what you're going to do in order to increase and maintain your customer retention, all right? The second thing I want you all to understand is communication is paramount. Communication is paramount and important to growing your business, right? The engagement, the connection you make with your customers and with your clients are important. If you don't have clients, if you don't have customers, again, you will be out of business, right? You can't grow a business without someone who is going to buy your services, right? So communication is great. Now, I'll give you an example. For me, I'm in the business of consulting. So I consult with entrepreneurs. I help entrepreneurs build their business plans, research for their business plans, their marketing, feasibility studies, so on and so forth, right? Mentoring and coaching, right? So communications, for me, communication is important because my customers want to know that I have their interest at heart, right? The one thing I do with my customers, I do a newsletter, right? Now, I'm not going to advertise any particular email marketing service, but I use an email marketing service to keep in touch and keep connected with my customers and my clients and those with whom I communicate within the entrepreneurship ecosystem, right? In the small business community, right? So I use the email marketing service, and I monthly, bi-monthly, you determine the frequency. And this way, this is a good way. So if you're preparing taxes, if you're a financial advisor, send out those messages to your customers, send out those messages to your clients, and even those who are prospects, right? A prospect is someone with whom you might do business, right? So you want to make sure those individuals are engaged, right? The other thing is phone calls, right? The newsletters is one thing. Utilize the email marketing system. Build your social media, whether it's Facebook, whether you're tweeting, whether it's Instagram or LinkedIn. Utilize your social media platforms, right? So the other thing is phone calls, right? Doesn't take time to pick up the phone. And I know we're all into texting now, sending messages, WhatsApp and Messenger and so on and so forth, but just as important as eye contact, right? Because I love eye contact. I love to look my customers in the eye and have communication with them. There's nothing more important than building that communication, building that connection with the customer by eye contact. But picking up the phone, let someone hear your voice. Good afternoon, Mr. Johnson. How are you? How was my service? We put down the wood flooring, and I want to make sure that your family is enjoying it. I want to make sure that when you have friends that come over, they see it and they're wowed by it. Did I meet your expectations? Right? Did the service meet your expectation? I just want to know that, and you want to ask those questions. You want to have that communication, right? Collect birthdays and anniversaries, and it's great. You can always send your customer an anniversary message. Happy anniversary, happy birthday, happy holidays, right? It's important. It's the emotional connection that you are making with that customer, with that client, right? And again, I will say, customers, when they do business with you, if you're a small business, if you are a micro model, they're not trying to do business with you one time. They don't care about the one and done, right? What they really care about is finding that service provider or that business that they can come back to and they can build that relationship with. Relationship building should be at the top of your customer service plan, right? And if it is not, move it up. Because you'll find yourself without customers, right? So build that loyal following. Build that loyal following. What is loyal following? A loyal following is when you have a group of customers, individuals you've done business with, and when they see your competitors out there, they're going to see your competitors and they're going to engage your competitors. Your competitors are going to contact them and say, hey, come and do business with us, right? But they are going to be loyal to you. They're going to remain loyal to you. They are going to tell your competitors, I don't want to do business with you. I have a service that's provided to me. I have a business that I'm connected with, and I've built that relationship with them, and I am going to be loyal to them. And they're going to spend their money with you, not with your competitors, right? So when that loyalty is built in, they're going to do business with you, not your competitors, all right? Referrals, I'll say this 1,000 times, I'll say this 100,000 times. The best form of business is word of mouth, referrals. So when you have a loyal relationship, when you have a committed relationship, when you have great relationships built with your customers, they are going to refer their friends and family to you, or coworkers, or maybe in a conversation, something may come up and they'll remember that experience they had with you. They'll remember that good experience they had with you, and they're going to refer that person to you. It costs less, right, to retain a client than it does to secure new clients. Because you're going to spend money in your marketing campaign, your marketing plan. You're going to spend money to attract new clients, right? To recruit new clients, to secure new clients, right? So you always want to make sure that you are retaining your existing clients. Communication, newsletters, phone calls. Keep engaged with your customers. Don't allow a substantial amount of time to go by and you are not connecting with your clients or your customers, because you know what's going to happen? Your competitors are going to reach out to them and they're going to say, well, I haven't heard from so-and-so in a long time. Let me try this new company out, right? Let me try out this new service. And if that new service, right, and if that new company meets their expectations and give them a desirable service, chances are they might say, hey, well, you know what? I think I'm going to go this route, and they're going to leave you alone, forget you, and not do business with you anymore. So keep engaged, keep connected, all right? Revenue growth, increased customers. This is what happens when you have loyal customers, when you have committed customers, right? You grow your revenues, right? Because customers continue to come back, individuals continue to come back. You see increased revenue growth. You have increased net profits, and as your business grows, you're able to hire new employees, right? So you want to, again, make sure that your customer service plan is robust, and you're continuously maintaining that customer service plan, building that customer service, building that loyalty, making sure that people are committed to you by coming back, whether you have a bricks and mortar, they're walking through your doors and they're coming in to shop with you, or you have an online e-commerce site where you're selling your products, or you're working from home, right? You have a Soho, a small office, home office, or you're working from a shared office space. Whatever type of business model you have, however you are providing that service and products, make sure you're building that commitment, personality, attitude. How are you, sir? I don't care if your car fell apart on the way to your office. I mean, you have to put all that aside to make sure that you are engaging your customer the right way, right? Because they're coming to do business with you, right? Reduce marketing costs. Marketing, I don't want to get too much into marketing because I want to do a video on marketing, right? Because it's important. Marketing strategies, digital marketing, how you utilize digital marketing platforms to sell your brand. But I just want to say, when you have existing clients that are doing business with you, you don't have to invest in marketing as much, right? When you are a very new business, yes, your marketing costs are going to be high because you're trying to grow your business, you're trying to grow your customer base, your customer service, you're looking at your customer service plan, you're trying to execute what you have written into your customer service plan. So that first year, 2 years, 3 years, you are building that customer base. By year 4 or 5, you have repeat customers, you have loyal customers, they're coming in, they're committed to you, and so your marketing costs will not be as high. But again, as I said, communication, being engaged with your customers, being engaged with your clients, making sure those who do business with you today come back tomorrow, come back next week, come back next month, come back next year, and they're doing business with you, right? And not only are they doing business with you, but they are telling their friends, they're telling their coworkers, they're telling their families to come and do business with you, because the service you provide, right? The service you provide is offered at a higher quality than your competitors. You always want to outdo your competitors when it comes to growing your customer base, when it comes to your customer relations management planning, right? So those things are important, all right? The other thing I want you to be mindful of is the business longevity, right? Being in business for an extended period of time, building a long-term sustainable business. It's very important, right? Because you know what they say, 66% of all businesses that start, they fail in the first year, right? 85%, 90% of the businesses that start fail within the first 5 years, right? So you don't want to go out of business within that first year or the second year, by that third year. You want to make sure that by year 10, you are still building a strong business. And not only still building a strong business, but maybe you're adding another location. Maybe you're able to move out of that small shared office space, and now you have your own standalone building. Isn't that beautiful, right? And it's beautiful because what you have done is that you have taken your time to build loyal customers. You have taken the time to understand the importance of communicating, right, to your customers and being engaged with your customers. This is another way of building your business brand, right? Your brand is essential because the people who do business with you do business with you because of a relationship. People do business with those that they do business with people they know. It's relationships. They do business with people they like. If you are a new business, it might take some time, because they're now getting to know you. You are new in the marketplace. You have a new business. You're newly opened and you're beginning to operate. So they have to learn you. They have to learn your product. They have to learn your service. And if you have the quality built into your product and service, built into your brand, built into your communications plan, if you're the kind of person that is excited to see your customers return to you, you are going to be successful. Don't lose customers because you don't communicate, because you don't understand the importance of engagement, you don't understand the importance of customer relationship management. And if you don't understand it, hire someone, contract someone to do it, have someone else do it. You know, you have to be an extrovert, right, to really get out and build that loyal base, because it takes networking, it takes putting on a beautiful smile and having a great attitude, you know, and not worrying about the things that just don't go right, you know, but focusing on the things that will be right, you know, looking at the glass as half full, not half empty, right? Customer service relationship management, growing your revenues, growing your brand, growing your business for a long term. These are the things that will keep you in business and will keep you on the mind of your customers. My name is Austin Thompson with Thompson Management Consulting, and we have just discussed how do you realize what is needed to build your customer relations management plan. All right? So get at me, contact me if you need assistance, and let's continue to grow successfully throughout the year. All right? Thank you so much. Build successfully.